This question comes from MrBeast, who asks, what if all humans disappeared from Earth tomorrow? Imagine waking up one day to find that every human on the planet has vanished. What would happen to our world in the absence of people? And how long would it take for nature to reclaim what we've built? First, let's consider the immediate effects. Cities would become eerily silent as vehicles crash and machinery grinds to a halt. Without human intervention, power plants would shut down, causing widespread blackouts. The lights that define our urban landscapes would blink out, and night would be truly dark for the first time in centuries. Within a few days, critical infrastructure would begin to fail. Water treatment plants would cease operation, leading to contaminated water supplies. Nuclear power plants, designed to be safe without constant supervision, would go into automatic shutdown mode. Meanwhile, other facilities reliant on human maintenance would start to degrade, posing potential hazards. Wildlife would quickly move into urban areas, attracted by the sudden absence of human activity. Deer, coyotes, and even bears might wander through city streets exploring this new, quieter world. Pets like dogs and cats would face a struggle for survival, eventually reverting to more feral behaviors as they adapt to their new reality. As weeks turn into months, nature would begin to reclaim its territory. Vegetation would sprout through cracks in the pavement, and buildings would be overtaken by creeping vines. Insects and small animals would proliferate in the absence of pest control, creating a more balanced ecosystem. 1 year later, the built environment would show significant signs of decay. Without heating, cooling, and regular maintenance, buildings would start to deteriorate. Glass windows would crack, metal structures would rust, and roofs would collapse under the weight of unchecked growth and weather exposure. Rivers and lakes would begin to clear up as industrial pollution diminishes. Marine life would thrive in the absence of fishing, and coral reefs might begin to recover from years of human activity. Air quality would improve dramatically without the emissions from cars and factories, leading to a more pristine atmosphere. As decades pass, larger structures like skyscrapers and bridges would begin to fail. Steel would corrode, concrete would crumble, and the monuments of human achievement would slowly return to the earth. Forests would reclaim vast swaths of land, and ecosystems would flourish in the absence of urban sprawl. Wildlife populations would continue to grow and diversify. Species that had been pushed to the brink of extinction by human activity might see a resurgence. Predator-prey relationships would stabilize, leading to a more balanced and sustainable natural world. Hundreds of years into the future, only the most durable of our creations would remain. Stone structures like the pyramids and Mount Rushmore might still stand, albeit weathered and worn. The remnants of our civilization would become archaeological curiosities, slowly being buried under layers of soil and vegetation. Eventually, the Earth would heal from the scars of human activity. The planet's natural processes would continue indifferent to the absence of humanity. Continental drift, volcanic eruptions, and weather patterns would reshape the landscape over millennia. So, what do you think? How would the world transform without us, and what legacy would we leave behind? This thought experiment reminds us of our impact on the planet and the resilience of nature, offering a glimpse of a world where Earth reclaims its dominion.